Hey, I'm Jim Weber in the Fox 13 Weather Center. Thanks for logging on to MyFoxHurricane.com. So things have been fairly quiet so far in the hurricane season, or at least over the past few weeks here. But we still have a ways to go. In fact, the hurricane outlook for the rest of the year, NOAA updated their outlook today as of August 4th, and they bumped the numbers up ever so slightly, now calling for between about 15 to 21 named storms. Notice the average, it's 14. So we're above the average, and in some cases well above the average. Between 7 and 10 of those becoming hurricanes, and looking for between about 3 to 5 major hurricanes. No change in that number, but basically they're calling for about a 65% chance of above normal activity this season, which really isn't a surprise. We've been seeing above normal activity for the past several years. So that really kind of makes sense. It's just a matter of how much above normal and exactly where all those storms end up going. That will be the key to things. So as we take that big wide view over the tropics, one area we're watching is way out into the Atlantic off the coast of Africa. At this point, not seeing any signs of anything developing, but there's the potential. As we go through the next several days, we might see something developing. So we're looking at about a 30% chance that something may develop about 5 days out. And then another area into the central Atlantic. This one a little bit far to the south right now, but it's moving towards the north and west. And this also, not a real big chance, but about a 20% chance that we may see some development with this as we look long term. Now, big thing we've been watching with this is not only do you look at this view and you notice there's just not a lot of activity going on. You do see some of these waves working their way towards the west, but the overall pattern, you're just not noticing a lot of thunderstorm activity or convection for that matter, and that's because we have still a lot of that dry air, that Saharan air layer really doing its thing in drying out the atmosphere, just not allowing for these systems to develop. So in the short term, I think things stay very quiet, but we'll continue to watch these couple of areas as we head through the weekend and into the first part of next week. But remember, they're still way out into the Atlantic. If anything were to happen, still plenty of time to watch these areas. We'll keep you updated right here on MyFoxHurricane.com.